These clips?
Yeah.
These are all in Australia.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and they're all RSPCA approved as well.
What the hell?
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
I have on
Yeah.
the internet, but not Australia.
Yeah.
So why is it not on like a current affair and all those things? Yeah,
Well, this is on the news. I mean, we see this happening all the time. 60 Minutes just aired something about
they did.
the live
Yeah,
exports.
yeah.
So we're seeing
I've
it.
seen something.
Yeah, we're seeing it come about more and more so in the media.
Yeah.
How does this stuff make you feel when you see it?
Horrible. See, I'm from the islands. We
Okay.
let them run wild,
Sure.
but like we used to have a pigsty at the backyard.
Okay.
They're not treated like that.
Yeah.
And if they're killed, they make sure it's like a one killing that it dead instant.
Like a quick
you know?
death, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't. Oh man.
Do you think though, because I always like to, I totally understand different cultures, right?
Yeah.
People do things differently
Oh, no,
in
no,
different
I mean,
places.
I've seen things like this, like in like the Asian countries or
Yeah.
something, where they do it to get money and stuff.
Sure.
And they have no hygiene. That's where I've seen that. But like in Australia, we're supposed to be up there with the standards and all that.
Yeah, and this is all RSPCA approved. This is the standard.
Let's
But
hope
regardless of how the animals are treated, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they would prefer life or death?
They would definitely prefer life like we would.
Yeah, and so that's why I like to challenge people to think a little bit differently
Yeah.
about an animal's life.
Yeah.
Because we're animals too, we're just a different
Exactly.
species.
Yeah, I know.
And if this were in the human context or for dogs or for
Yeah,
cats,
yeah.
it would be a completely different
Yeah.
conversation because everyone would be against it.
Exactly.
But you said from the island you let the animals run wild,
Yeah.
but then you kill them, right?
Yes, we kill them for consumption.
For consumption
Yeah.
though, but is it a need? Do we need to consume animals to survive in today's age?
Well, I guess if you're grown into being used to it,
Sure.
then-
Conditioning.
yeah, conditioning.
But is
I
that is that a
guess,
need though? Or is that just
Well-
now a conditioning?
It'll be a need in cases where they don't have anything else to eat.
Sure, like if you're looking at Antarctica or something, but like you said in the beginning, we're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
right
yeah.
now
Well,
developed
no,
nations.
logically not.
Yeah. And so do you eat animals?
I do.
Okay. Which animals do you eat?
I eat pigs.
Okay. So you eat them
well,
all?
Not all.
Yeah. But you eat most of the cows, pigs,
Yeah.
chickens, fish.
But it's funny that like now that I'm getting older, I tend to like not really eat a lot
Yeah.
of it.
And is that for health reasons?
No, I just don't really feel I need it. I want
Yeah.
to. I
Yeah.
just like eating the vegetables, but then they say, then I get my iron tested and it's low. You have to eat,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
And we all,
But yeah.
we're raised in a world, going back to the conditioning thing, that we need to consume these animals for specific nutrients, or that we need to only consume these, whereas if you look in other countries,
Yeah.
they consume some of the animals that we domesticate.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so it's just culturally speaking as well, we have a different perception. I think it comes down to perception is the
Yeah.
best way to look at it on how we're raised and the things that we do. But do you think just because we're raised a certain way, do you think that morally justifies continuing to do what we do to these animals?
Well, I think education comes into
Sure.
it. The more
Yeah.
that people would learn about it and that, it will.
So the more we're able to have these conversations and talk about that, because would you,
more aware
yeah,
and be against
because would you say what you've seen here is animal cruelty?
It's different.
Yeah. And are you against animal cruelty?
I am definitely against.
So have you heard about veganism before? Like being vegan?
Vegan.
Yeah.
Yes. My
So then-
friend's vegan. My niece is trying to go vegan.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you've heard of it, you know about it.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
know.
against animal cruelty,
Yep.
you're vegan at heart. Because
guess,
if you
yeah.
think about it, you have love for animals.
Yeah.
You're against this injustice. You think that an animal values their life versus death. You just haven't 100% aligned your actions with your beliefs. Not because you're a bad person,
Yeah.
just because we've been conditioned.
That's
You grew up
right.
in a culture that does things differently than mainstream factory farming, so
Yeah.
you have a different perception on that. But nowadays we have a powerful choice to make. I grew up eating a lot of animal products. I used to hunt myself as well,
Yeah.
but I used to say I loved animals.
Yeah.
And then I asked myself, and I'll ask you, do you think,
When you just get educated and more aware, then it makes you.
because I asked myself, if I loved animals, can I still continue to eat them?
Yeah.
And that was a simple question.
Yeah.
No, because I valued an animal's life. I wanted them to be able to live. And if you're eating them, if you have a hamburger, there's an animal that had to die
Yeah.
in order for you to get that hamburger. And so, have you ever considered going vegan?
I have.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about vegan, but vegetarian. Because
Okay.
I've sort of tried it. I do enjoy it.
And
I just
why-
need to know how to make it as tasty so that I don't feel the need to. You know?
Comes down to reconditioning a habit,
Yeah, exactly.
educating yourself.
Actually, we was eating my friend's lunch.
Really?
She's Indian and she's vegan.
Okay, cool.
So I've tried her stuff and I said, oh my gosh, this is as meaty as meat, but it's
Yeah.
not meat, you know?
So you can
But
see
if
out
I
there.
knew I could eat like this, I would, because it is actually really it's as nice.
So one of the
It's not needed, like you said.
So one of the challenges for you then is just learning how to eat and cook new foods. Are there any other challenges about why you are not vegan now?
No, it'll be
So
just that.
it's just educating and getting good food, right?
Yes.
So I think that if that
Especially if I know that it does help you health-wise, you know? Because it's crazy nowadays. Everything's poison. You don't know where to go.
Well,
you know,
the
even
world-
our soils, even our
everything. And
shop-
animal agriculture is one of the leading causes of that.
And it seems like eating vegetables is probably the safest way.
Well, you know, we grow up as kids and our parents say you can't have your dessert unless you eat your veggies. You know, we know
exactly.
vegetables are good for us. The World Health Organization classified processed meat, so bacon, sausage, deli meats, as a Schedule 1 carcinogen to humans,
Yeah.
same as cigarettes, same class as cigarettes. So if we know that our bodies aren't processing animal flesh and their secretions in a good way, if we're getting a lot of inflammatory diseases, cancers, this and that, why are we doing it? One,
I think
and
convenience is sometimes
you said the magic
main
word.
factor.
One, convenience. People like things that are easy. We pay for convenience, taste,
That's right.
culture, and we like to stick to old habits.
Yeah.
But I think that it's powerful that the only thing holding you back is just exploring new options.
Yeah.
There's thousands and thousands of edible plant species on this planet. You know, we know how to eat vegan. When you go get a steak dinner, you have your steak, but then you have your potatoes, your Brussels sprouts, some salad, maybe asparagus. It's about, and this was the exciting part for me, now you get to go to the kitchen and learn, and the grocery store, and shop for new foods,
Yeah.
new spices, you know, combine new veggies and feel better. You can eat a full meal, because how do you feel when you eat a big burger and fries and then some ice cream afterwards? Do you feel 100%?
No.
Right? You feel like probably you want to take a nap?
So when did you go vegan?
So I went vegan over 4 years ago. It started for health, because I had some
I think
stomach
that's-
issues.
Yeah, with me, it's like I just feel like, you know, to be healthier.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's starting to wake up because there's too many things out there that's bad. you
Yeah.
know, cancer.
And if
whatever.
it's something as
It's
simple as the
scary.
3 meals we have a day,
Yeah.
and if you can get food that tastes good, you were eating your friend's dish, I bet it would tasted really good, right? That's why you were eating it. So if you can get all of the nutrients you need while having tasty food, while not contributing to this, like why wouldn't you?
Oh,
And that's the thing, and I really appreciate this conversation. I'm gonna give you this. Are you in Sydney?
Yes.
So this is like the amazing resource for Sydney. Here it has all the lists of the 100% vegan restaurants in Sydney.
Yeah.
Everything from the city that they're in, all the different styles
I'll
of
show my
food.
niece this.
You know, you have raw foods, American, ice cream, Italian.
She's studying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then for Woolworths and Kohl's, you have all the different vegan alternative brands.
Super.
And then some more information on how veganism has a benefit effect on the environment, nutrients, this and that. We have some documentaries to watch right here. What the Health, since you're really into the health
Yes,
side of it.
thank
Do you have
you.
Netflix?
Yes. I
Okay,
do.
so What the Health should be your homework. It's an amazing documentary. It's not graphic.
Yep.
What it's going to do is it's going to walk you through the industries, the medical
And I'd go
industries.
vegan if I could eat vegan.
Then there you go. So look at some of these products on the back. There's a, what says Challenge 22. It's a 22-day challenge, vegan22.com. It'll put you in a Facebook group with people who are doing the challenge together. They'll post recipes, shopping lists. They'll help you out because there's mentors in there. It'll give you all those resources, which is so amazing.
that's
But
so
this is how you go to the store and buy all your alternatives.
Another one?
Yeah.
I'll give it for my niece. I'll keep this.
Yeah, I'll give that one to you. And I think I have, let me see if I have one more card. Actually, I don't. But at the end of the day, you have a powerful choice. And it already seems like your heart is there, your mind is there. It's now just speaking to your vegan family, speaking to your vegan friend. You will see a big difference in your life. One, consciously, you'll be someone that's not contributing to this, and that's a decision that you got to make.
Oh,
and you've already agreed that you're against this, and you already have that there, and that is the drive that you need. Now it's educating and researching. Go to Google and type in 7-day meal plan. Actually, do you have a pen? Okay.
Oh, yep.
Okay, I'm gonna write down my email address. Send me an email. I created a 7-day meal plan. Simple, easy, with chilies and salads and everything. So it's hello@joshuaentis.com. Send me an email, let me know we spoke and that you want a 7-day meal plan. It's amazing, it's simple.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you have any other
how much
questions,
is that?
the meal plan?
Yeah.
No, it's free.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, I'm just like
So
giving
it's
you.
something that we can.
Yeah, so it basically,
shop
it's I
and
created a
try
little
out.
calendar and I put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I'm not a cook, so.
No worries, I made it simple. I made it really simple for you.
terrible?
And you can ask me any questions on there as well, because I want to make things easy for you, because you know,
my niece
you could
would
see
like
yourself
this.
getting to veganism. Like I could
Yeah.
see that, and that's something that's really
Yeah,
cool.
because actually lately I've just been having a bit of meat, but I've
Yeah.
just been eating cauliflower.
Yeah.
But I just feel like eating just that.
Sure. No, I really appreciate the time. And what's your name?
Caroline.
Caroline, I'm a hugger. I'm Joshua.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Joshua.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And send me an email in case you have any questions.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
thank you. Have a good one.
Good luck with this.
Appreciate it.